What's that in the sky? It's a bird. It's a plane. ItsSuperKook here, coming to you guys today with an OU match against Tsumanics. Now, Tsumanics does not have a YouTube channel. However, he does have a Facebook page. It's a like page, so go and like it. It has some funny stuff on it. The page is called Snorlax the Diabetic. I will put that down in the channel or in the description with my own Facebook page and my Tumblr. So be sure to check all three of those out. Definitely. A couple things. First off, sorry about the lack of videos. Not even just battles. I know it's been a while since I've done a battle, but just videos in general. Things have been crazy around here. My cousin ended up moving in. My cousin, his name is Jason. He ended up moving in with us. The weather's been crazy. There's been lots of flooding and storming and freezing, and now it's insanely hot because Michigan weather is Michigan weather. I just have been kind of out of playing Pokemon. I've kind of been getting back into it now. Admittedly, this is probably not the best battle to come back with because it's really not that even great of a battle. I made a lot of stupid plays, especially near the beginning, and near the end there is quite a bit of hacks that ends up pulling the game in my favor. But yeah. Well, I'm glad to be back. I'm gonna try to start getting more battles, done and whatnot. But looking at his team real quick, he has a lot of dragons, like 3 dragons, and he has a Claydol, so that's a lot of things weak to ice. So I really should probably work on keeping Kyurem and Keldeo alive, because Keldeo has hidden power ice. Donphan could also be very important because he has Ice Shard. Scizor could work pretty well because of the Bug Bite he has, and that'll work against both the Lotties, which I don't know why he brought both of the Lotties. And the Garchomp. You don't need that much Dragon. I mean, like, it'd be different if it was like something where Dragon's more effective against more types, but it can hit most things for neutral, but still, I mean, like, that's a lot of Dragon. Like, come on, man. But anyways, yeah, let's get into the battle. As you can also see now, I finally ended up getting background hacks working for, Black and White 2, and real quick, sorry if the quality is different. I'm thinking about changing to Sony Vegas, because Camtasia has been kind of being really fickle and messed up with me. But yeah, he's going to lead off with Latios, and I'm going to lead off with Donphan. He's just going to go for a Dragon Pulse right off the bat while I just set up rocks, which is what I tend to do. I go for the Ice Shard. This is my first stupid play of the match, just leaving this thing in to die, because it has Ice Shard. It could have came in handy so many times throughout this match. I don't know why I left this thing in to die. Now I'm going to send in my Scizor. He is Life Orb Scizor. He has Swords Dance, Roost, Bug Bite, and Bullet Punch. So first off here, I'm going to send in the Swords Dance, predicting a switch. Maybe he would fear the Bug Bite. He switches in the Ferrothorn, so I'm just going to go for the Bug Bite. It's going to take him down to way, way below half, which is really good, but he's holding a Rocky Helmet. So the combination of Life Orb, Rocky Helmet, and Iron Barbs takes me down pretty low. I'm stupid again, stay in, go for another one. I take out the Ferrothorn. But again, that's 6 after turn damages really quickly. He's going to send in Latias. And I go for stupid play number 3. I just stay in and let this thing die. I don't know what I was thinking. I know I wouldn't be able to survive it even though I resisted Dragon Pulse. But I'm like, so HP. Stupid play number 4. I send in the Latios. I had a feeling that this thing was slower. I was right. I didn't know if you'd be able to survive a hit. I guess not. Afro Thunder, GG. And I was really happy about this name because it's Kyurem Black. Like Afro, black people, Afros. Yeah, get it? And then Thunder, because he's Kyurem. Anyways, I'm going to send him my little Pokey, and he's also going to die with Psychic, so stupid play number 4, or whatever. And now I finally make a good play, switch into my defensive, Celebi, rather. And I just get a Thunder Wave off on this thing, so, this thing is kind of wrecking my face and killed half my team, although it's because I made some really stupid moves. He's going to send in Garchomp. I'm just going to go for the U-turn, trying to hit that Latias so I can just kind of get some damage on him. But I get out. It's probably good because I can switch out for... Actually, it's not that. It's okay. He sets up a Sandstorm. I'm like, bro, I asked for one this match, but I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. It's only a Sandstorm. Anyways, I'm just going to go for Energy Ball. It's not going to do terribly amount, but it's not going to do bad either. He's going to switch into Latios, and I'm just also going to switch out into Celebi. I don't know why I really switched into Celebi, but I did. Not that big of a deal. Oh well, we both get Sandstorm damage because of that Sandstorm that the Garchomp set up. Even though I said, hey, let's have a weatherless match. He goes for a Psychic and it doesn't do crap to me. I'm going to go for Thunder Wave because I know this thing also has the potential to wreck my face just like Latias did. So, even though both of the Latias look like jets, they are not as fast as jets. They are more like Wright Brothers planes. They are super duper slow and they can't fly very well because they are paraplegics. I don't know if he's predicting another Thunder Wave, which is why I switched to Claydol, but I just recover here while I have the opportunity to, which is good for me. I'm brought up to 403, which was like, blah, 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 I want to be full HP, but it's not really that big of a deal. It's not like I have multi-skill or anything. But while this thing's in, I'm just going to go for the Giga Drain. It's going to bring me up to the full HP, but, it's not like this thing's really going to do much to me anyway. He's going to go for the Rapid Spin, which isn't, yeah. You know, the rocks weren't tearing his team apart anyways, but, you know, I guess he figured it's better to get rid of them. It doesn't hurt to get rid of them, so I'm just going for another Giga Drain while this thing decides to stay in, and he sets up his own Stealth Rocks. A bit of kind of like late game, but, you know, it happens. I go for a third Giga Drain. I'm going to finish this thing off, except for not really. He's going to go for the Ancient Power, and he's going to switch out now that he doesn't have rocks to kill him when he comes in. So, whatever. And this thing's not a threat. He's not really doing anything to me. He's going to switch into Latias. I'm just going to go for the continue spamming Giga Drain. It's not going to do that much. And I'm just going to go for the U-turn. I'm going to end up switching into Chandelure because I didn't know how much this would do. I was hoping it would finish it off, but I honestly didn't think so because it's more of a defensive thing as opposed to an offensive thing. But I figured, well, this thing is in, I can get off the Shadow Ball. He goes for a Charm, which of course lowers your attack, but I'm like, whatever, this is a special attacker. I don't know if you noticed, but okay, my Celebi isn't necessarily a physical attacker. It's not really an attacker at all, but yeah, the Shadow Ball is definitely going to finish the Latios off, so that's really good. He's going to switch into his Cloyster, which we're both very slow, but I just go for the Energy Ball. Hopefully I can finish it off. I take it down to very low HP. I get a special defense drop, which actually ruins his White Herb, which right there reveals that he's a Smash set, Shell Smash set. So he goes for the Cell Smash, Shell Smash, and both of his defenses drop, you know, just the normal stuff that Cell Smash does. So I really don't want to switch into Celebi. I'm fearing the Icicle Spear. He goes for the Rock Blast, and it actually misses. I'm like, oh my god, that was really, really lucky, because if that wouldn't have missed, I wouldn't have taken this thing out. He would have Icicle Spear, and he would have wrecked Celebi's life. He's going to switch into Garchomp, go for the Outrage. I just barely managed to survive it. I'm going to go for an Energy Ball. It's not going to do too much, but that's not really what I was just really glad that Hades survived. Because, you know, he's locked into Outrage. It's going to go for a second one, and it's going to confuse him. So I managed to stall his thing, you know, granted at the price of one Pokemon, and now it's down to my last Pokemon. But whatever. This is where a lot of the hack starts coming in. He hits himself with Confusion. I go for a Giga Drain. I don't finish him off, but it brings me back up to, you know, 932 HP. He goes for Confusion again. Actually, brings me up to full. I forgot about Leftovers, but yeah, he goes for Confusion, or he goes for an attack. Still stays confused, knocks himself down to even lower, where I'm at a point where gigging him off, and I'm just gonna start spamming U-turn in the face. Doesn't do that much, but he goes for the Dragon Pulse, which isn't gonna do much because, like I said, this is a defensive Celebi, and I'm just gonna continue going for U-turns on this thing until it dies. You know, he's going to recover here, but eventually he's going to get 2 pair of hacks in a row, so that's just going to end up screwing Latios over, unfortunately. So hacks isn't necessarily the greatest thing in the world, but here it kind of really helped me out. I feel bad. I feel like I should have lost this match, and it's my own fault because I made a lot of stupid plays at the very beginning of the matches. I'm sure you all remember it if you have been staying this long. But yeah, pretty much all that's left is Claydol. It's just gonna come in and die very shortly. So good game, Tsumanics. I don't know if I remember I said your name, but Tsumanics. Check out his Snorlax Diabetic page. It's a page run by him and his friends. Check out my Facebook. Check out my Tumblr. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'm gonna try to get more OU matches in. So I'll try to get some UU, maybe some Ubers. I'm trying to get lots of stuff in. So I'll see you all later. Sorry about the lag of uploads again, because things have been crazy around here, but I plan on coming back. So comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all later.